All right, guys, welcome back to a brand new stream. How are you guys all doing today? I hope you're all well, all awesome. I'm going to play something a little different for you here tonight. Got some Run 8 lined up. So, yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. So, I hope you guys are doing well. So we'll just continue the session from once we left off previously. Somehow I ended up out here. Of what I had made. Loading 115 trains. So we're situation out at Boron. Got a train there, train there. Ooh, what's going on with this situation here? So that is interesting. Oh, I think I did drive that one train all the way to Bakersfield. Must have been just rail fanning on this stuff. How you get on a train? My train. Come fly away with me. Yeah, there we go. So we are rolling through Barstow, California right now. thing. Computer. Hey Dan, what's going on, sir? I'm gonna actually I'm gonna roll a stack train. I'm thinking from Bakersfield on. These guys are going westy west.
Bring me back to the joint, Daddy.
That's right, this dude's running against him. So this guy's going west towards like Barstow and stuff. This is Barstow. And by the way, just for clarification, guys, I am doing a solo session today. I'm not actually playing with anyone. But in the meantime, I'm hitching a ride with two computer guys. Free rides on the railroad. Yo 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 yo. So I'll be on for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. I plan to get off here by about 6 o'clock so I can make dinner and all that stuff. So having said that, I'm thinking about doing some kind of regular schedule here for a stream on YouTube. And I'm leaning on doing like Monday streams. Probably like a variety kind of stream. You know, I might actually nab this train and take it out. It's just sitting there. That's right, Dan. I'm deadheading. I'm heading dead. I'm heading deads. Flashing yellow. I'm deading heads. Deading heads. Welcome to the Idaho Northern Pacific and Western Railroad, where they bought up the Union Pacific, the BNSF, and everybody in between. La 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 la. I'm gonna cross this guy over because he's going to the end of the Bakersfield yard there. Home at the office on a fancy yacht. Coming to talk of all the Cantalon. Oh, we could have a problem here. I'm gonna have to just delete the train because reasons. This guy's gonna go away. That's how you yeet that train out of existence. Completely and utterly awesome. I like the Idaho Northwestern and Pacific better. A little bit, just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. It's kind of a toss-up between my name for it and yours. Anyway. Barstow. Oh, what's this guy here? It's so weird to me. Anthropology. Boom, boom, side, saying Cleopatra. Time for me to fly. Well, I'm gonna build a stack because that's what I want to drive. So put it this way, Dan. If this being true to the INP, you gotta have some GP40s. But, however, because they bought up all these railroads here, let's just say that they got some major power upgrades. What do I want to drive, though? $50-foot toot wild cars would be on the table here. Here we go. The red brick, as we used to call it when I lived in southern Idaho. Good old K-line stack train. Put it at about 70 units, and we'll put in a, I don't know, a couple of DPUs in along the way.
I should have seen the sun. Chaos has risen again after all this time. Somehow I have to escape from this nightmare of a world ours has become. What happened to the nation we all knew? We're crushed under discord's rule.
So we're up to approaching 7,000 feet in length. We'll make it a good 10,000 feet. There we go. Delete that because we didn't want that random JB Schneider car in there at all. All right. What train symbol shall we give it today? Oh, I've got one. Make that full. Like all the way full.
Sometimes everything just fades away.
There you are, Dan. You're my rent-a-conductor. But you're more than just a rent-a-conductor. You're a friend, a reliable ally, a reliable conductor. No, Brian's not out there.
Something happened to the peace that we all knew. This is my one last letter to you. This is my one last
That's weird. There should not have been two conflicting trains like that.
letter to you.
Seriously? In order to delete a train, I have to relinquish a train. Get the fuck off my train. That's how you fly into Yermo like that. Yeah, Brian got furloughed, man. He's not out there. Unfortunately, he is not out there. But I am. All right. And I actually do know how to start locomotives manually too, but I take the cheat sheet. Knocking off the brakes. Let's roll on out of here. All right, heading out with train ZYERBOI, Your Motor Boise Z train. Total length of 10,183 feet. Horsepower to ton is 3.6, with total tons of 10,125. We're running on a nice load here. Total units is 143. Total DB axles, your locomotives, is 71. Train speed limit is 70. Total axles is 588 with 135 loads and 0 empties. Yeah. And it looks like I am lined out of the yard. Turn my lights on. That way I'm legal. Not in violation of the FRA or anything. Song is slightly annoying there. Yep, I'm lined out.
Yep, they haven't gotten back to me to tell me it's not in effect, so we gotta comply with it still, guys.
FRA. The ARF. Or the RAF. Or the A. Yeah, well, you know, you get it. But rules don't apply here, do they? Nope, they don't. Suppose I could turn the bell off.
Won't crank or just won't fire?
Won't crank.
Actually, I got a better idea. Let's keep this dude going.
Between one who goes to derail, one to switch.
Hey Dan, you should play this game again, man. I'm looking forward to you getting your new computer.
Well, I for one don't have a doubt. These vermin must be stamped right out. I second that they've got to go. These bats, they've got to hit the road. No, they don't, and that is just a fact. It comes down
Proceed.
to just
Coming into your mode now, so we'll see how it goes. So give me a call after light power. We'll see about moving you up a little.
no, they don't, and that is just a fact. It comes down to just one. They told them, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's
Isn't that eyes and the words really clear? So beat us. Just beat us.
you better run, you better never take chance. Don't wanna see the blood be about your man. You wanna beat something.
You're a long time away for that. Sadly, that is true, but eventually you will get a new computer.
Let me call me on 1 South.
All right, got flashing yellow. We are clear for 2 blocks. All right, Conductor Dan, can you confirm a flashing yellow, please? Beat us. Beat us. Beat us. I'm gonna go ahead and actually hold this guy at cliff and run these 2 idiots by him. I'm not too worried about basically dispatching the needle sub that much because pretty much self-explanatory. The same with whatever this is out here. The Seligman sub. I'm gonna let this guy here run by me. And then I will overtake all of these guys.
BSF 658, 58, at milepost 347, 347. We have
Check your train excessive coupler angle. DTTX, what? The hell would have caused that? Well, guess I'll find out. I mean, clearly it got caught up at a switch somewhere, but we will find out where. Not there. Has to be back here. Yeah, it looks like it's back here. I can see it. Sort of. Of 523923. Ah. How the hell did that happen? Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting. Apparently the train spawned on two different tracks. Because you could clearly see that the train jumped from this track right here to this track. Oh, this is the main. Right, alright. I done goofed. I put it on the wrong dang track. So I'm basically gonna have to do the thing and just delete this stupid thing. That is, let's just say that's unique. problem is then I would have to completely back onto my train. That's just more pain in the ass than I want. So I'm just gonna rebuild the train entirely. Wish I could actually quickly go to the back here and check and see what my yard track switches are on. Really wish that Run 8 actually had an actual map to accompany their dispatcher board layout so you could actually field your way around a little bit better rather than having to warp to certain points. So the fact that that car was actually at that angle the entire time would suggest that this switch here, that one's fine. This one is fine also. What I'm talking about is that they need an actual in-game map. It just would make it way better. You know, instead of actually having to go through all of that again, I'm just going to basically spawn the train down here. Yeah, that should give me some good visual. I just think that they need. Okay. I'm going to actually run against the traffic here on Main to 4, rather.
Tracking time, Trouble T159, Main 2.
Actually, I'm going to cross over to Main 3 and run against all that
Switch yes when you're ready, over.
here. Because I got to bring in that one train that's coming in off the Mojave sub. Oh.
Stay off right there. Yeah, we'll probably get close enough to just go on down to it. We'll give it a hold up. Swing 223, cleared 651
All right. Let's try this again. Your step lights. Flashing on and on. Flashing off and on. I'm gonna run this guy to Jim Gray. Denied. Yes, these things do have an alerter as well. Now that's a beautiful sight right there, against the backdrop of the Southern California desert.
Appreciate that. 5205.
That right there, Dan, is what we used to call the red brick, the K-Line stack train that we used to see in southern Idaho on Union Pacific's Nampa subdivision, oftentimes heading to Seattle from, I believe it was Marianne, Arkansas. Oh, I miss those days. I thought that was a railroad crossing right there. Yeah, YouTube's app sucks these days, dude. That's interesting. It's gonna be east on this railroad. Most of these trains are just new spawns. It's actually pretty cool. Train over here is rolling alongside. Oh, you found 4 more wood chip cars, which brings the total number to a lot. Really? I'm gonna actually take a quick picture of this. There we go. We're about to get a 3-way train meet.
Crank or just won't fire? Crank.
Oh, that's interesting.
For Z, coming into your mode now, so we'll see how it goes. But give me a call out to light power. We'll see about moving you up a week.
Yeah, that could be bad. Apparently, I somehow. This is what I hate about this dispatcher layup here, is it goes main 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then inspection yard. It's basically quad main up to here, and then it's like 5 main up to here, and an inspection yard. So I got myself kind of blocked in here. Well, that's kind of easy to fix. What?
That's mighty fine. Thank you kindly.
After number 340, that's 340 to Wilson from control point C177 on the siding no switch. Control point C178 on the siding switch no. Quantum $10, dispatch ARW. Over.
Roger that. Y'all on duty 5 o'clock, right? Over. 5:10. Roger that. Don't get a Z-train by you. They're coming through Barstow now. Over.
Control 223, clear. CP, how all that?
That train came from a stop to picking it up pretty good there. Why is this guy not going? Really? Betting he's the other way.
Bring me back to the joint, Daddy.
Well. $15-mile-an-hour limit. Yay, fun. Green light.
Between one who goes to derail, one to the switch. 65 up.
Okay. Oh, that's a perfect pair of twins right there.
Bring me back to the joint, Daddy.
Looks like SD45. Hesitant.
Headers going back 20 Middlebar.
Approaching a diverging clear, or a diverging medium, as some would say,
Tracking time, Trouble C159, main 2, switch, or note the signal.
or a medium clear.
177 on the main track, switch yes when you're ready, over.
Hey Dan, if you're home, you can join me on Discord, dude. Oh, well, you're probably working, right? Are you working, Dan? Good grief. I'm all the way out to Hut, and I'm still under the 15-mile-an-hour speed restriction because the tail end of my train's still going through the inspection yard. Yeah, 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 yeah. Although it looks like we just left. Accidentally hit the wrong button. Now I can finally pick up the speed a little bit.
Dispatcher, over. 2269 East, what can I do for you, over?
Well, that's interesting. Hate it when the light will actually switch themselves off sometimes.
Yeah, it's probably getting close enough to just going down to it. We'll give it a roll up.
So I'm gonna have to hold at Hinckley.
Bring me back to the joint, Dad.
That was an approach medium back there, that flashing yellow, so that means I'm clear for 2 blocks. I will hold the east end of Hinckley, Maine, and wait for that train to show up. because they're just like over 8,000 feet. I'm 10,000 foot long. Long.
Fly me up on a silver wave, past the black whale sirens sing, warm me up in the Nova's glow, drop me down to the dream below, 'cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass, hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see. Bring me home in a blinding dream, through the secrets that I have seen, wash the sorrow from off my skin, and show me how to be whole again.
Oh, Dan, check out Eric's new cover photo there. You're gonna like that. It's old Santa Fe. Oh, are you working or are you home, Dan? Oh, okay. Home cleaning. Cool.
After 340, that's 340 to Wilson.
Hey there, Tim.
C177 on the siding, no switch. If Tacoma 2178 on the siding, switch no. Mark up $200, dispatch ARW. Over.
What's going on, buddy? Have you caught any good trains lately?
Yep, they haven't gotten back to me to tell me it's not in effect, so we gotta comply with it still, guys. What can I do for you?
I don't see why not. Being SF-1570, we still have information on 4 on siding, 4 switch over.
SF-1574 called for on site position.
That is correct, over.
Hey, thank you, Dennis.
Nice. CP 459, westbound Ash. Well, I'm waiting here to meet my train. Excuse me. That was kind of awesome. He better have the way up app has been the last few days. Oh, he better have the way up has been the last few days.
Flight back to 20.
Like, what do you mean by that, Dan? I'm kind of confused because that just sort of seemed like word salad. Like, he better have the way up has been the last few days. He better have the way. Oh, the better way that the UP has been the last few days. Okay. I really miss these target signals. That's a lot of trains. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that, Dan. It just was a little confusing at first.
Thank you for clearing that up, good sir. Much appreciated as always. And stuff.
Oh, by the way, Tim, a little something here for you. That is my conductor, Mr. Dan the Man Ward. Say hi, Dan. Say hi. There you go. Look at that face. And this is his perspective. That's his screen right there. And that's the other train. Ooh, an ace on point. Actually, that probably would be the isolated cab ace. It's most of what these actually are. Like, yeah, these are the ISO cab aces. They're not the Thunder cabs. Plus, they have the lights down on the nose, too. Although, I think with BNSF, they have all Thunder cabs. So, yeah, you could be right.
Going back 20 and above.
Just a stock train. Not anything specific symbols unless I assign it one, which I did in this case. And that's just that one right there, the symbol. ZYERBOI is just one I made up randomly. Eyeballing it out of here. Perfectly good excuse to go rail fanning. Already up to 30 miles per hour. Yeah, fuck my internet. Specifically, fuck my internet. I am getting really tired of this shit. That's one of the reasons why Train Talks is on hold for now. Because of shit like that. Internet being absolutely unreliable is really starting to get me angry. I'm gonna have to actually have an actual tech come out here and take a look at what the fuck is going on with my connection, because I think it's a problem either within the node or within the cabling that leads to my apartment. One way or the other needs to be dealt with. Not gonna pay $131 for internet that's just massively inconsistent in use. Random streams like this where I'm just doing stuff, it's fine. Internet can crash out all at once, but when I'm trying to do an actual podcast, that's annoying. Really annoying. So yes, my internet service has been a bit shit as of late. Probably the last 3 weeks, give or take. Because when I call them here probably Monday morning, they're going to ask me the standard questions. Did you reset your router? Did you reset your modem? You know, because I'm on cable internet. And I'll go, yes. And that problem has not been resolved. Just fucking ridiculous. That's right, little yellow car. You better stay right there. Oh, it's a bug too. A beetle. So I'm gonna put these idiots in the siding here. So you guys still with me there? Meanwhile, Dan, the man, looks onward as we drive through the Southern California desert on the racetrack that is known as the Mojave Subdivision. Waiting, watching, so diligently as he does, for the next train coming right at us.
Going back to 20.
And here he is, watching as we fly down the track, looking intently at that green signal right ahead. knowing that we are bigger, longer than anybody else on the line. But that doesn't stop him from falling asleep. But Dan says he at least thinks he's here, but we know where he really is. He's over there in the conductor's seat, looking on, looking out for clear and ever-present dangers, doing his job. Oh, you know I'm sounding funny. I'll set up this other meet at Woodford. Wood. Dan looks onward as he looks a little bit forlorn, a little bit tired, but that's okay. He is ever vigilant. And as I reset the alerter for the millionth time, looking over Dan the man's shoulder as he looks on down the line. Admittedly, it's a pretty good view.
That's correct, Joe. Yeah, the 305 requires X8 X-Ray Hotel, post 250.740.
So we have one more hour left of this fun-filled stream here. Then I'm gonna head off, cook some dinner. I'm thinking about making some spaghetti. I don't know, for some reason I have the urge to just like do this like quiet voice thing now. So I'll park this beast at a good spot when the time comes. Yo, Tim, you still there, buddy? You've been kind of quiet. Spawning Z, CHIBOI, the Z Chicago to Boise at Seligman. That was another train I made up. True story. All right, we're gonna highball the green at West Jim Gray.
Hey, Brian, you out there?
Hey, Brian, you out there? Nope. SB 8165, Highball Jim Gray, SB 8165 out. And yes, I can actually switch both screens. Just like so. Yeah, I'm pumping out at full horsepower, 4,543 HP.
Get out of that Mojave Southern dispatcher over. C269 East, what can I do for you over?
SP 8165, Highball East Jim Gray, SP 8165 out. You thinking watching Stargate? Well, hope you don't mind if I might join in on that. Unless you are unable to stream Stargate on Discord or something. That's if you would like me to join. The option is yours. Or Fury. The tank movie Fury, right?
Bring me back to the joint deck.
Who you calling me? If you can take this bull by the horns, you better be ready for a ride.
The fury of the Wade knows no bounds. Oh, hey, Mark. Good to see you in chat, buddy. You know, that must be new because I've... Oh. Those are just the transmission lines that have always been there. Never mind. Never mind. We're approaching Kramer Junction. Kramer Junction here on the Mojave subdivision.
Come on, kids. Doesn't that sound like fun?
That's right, that's right. 4993.
Took a power nap and overslept. I know what that's like, man. I feel you. So when that power nap becomes like a 2 or 3 hour sleep marathon, yeah. I know what that's like.
Bring me
I like what Dan said. Super power nap. Yep. Yep. That's perfect right there. Total length of this train, Mark, 10,183 feet. Just so you know. And it is fully loaded. Stack train. And just FYI, I'm a little bit too big to fit in these sidings too. Bitches. After my fiasco at Barstow, accidentally passing through the Barstow inspection yard, locomotive inspection yard, I was restricted to 15 miles an hour through the track, as per track speed, and so I had to weed through that, go through the turnouts, get back onto the main line because I screwed the goose. But now I'm on this gem doing 70. Ah, I just saw them. I like that. Yeah, I have a no fitter here. I only fit if it's double main. The west approach to Boron sighting. See, having you guys in chat is what makes this stream fun for me. Internet fuck-ups and all. I mean, screw-ups and all. So, sorry about that. I'm still a little bit irritated about the internet crashing. Screwed the goose with an 8,000 foot pole. You said pole. I mean, most of these sightings here on the Mojave subdivision are just like 8,000, probably about 8,600 feet. And I'm driving something that's over 10K. Yeah, it seems legit. How about a little bit of, nah. Nah, I'll do the rail fanning bit later. $81.65. SP 8165 highball west boron. SP 8165 out. Yeah, that's pretty much what I mean.
Be call me on 1 south, he's out there, I got a Z train, Caliente.
Hey, Brian, you out there?
FI attack. FI attack. Yep. Man, you should be lucky. At least I don't have my brother's mouth. My brother cusses like profusely when he gets mad. Typically at games, you know, when they're doing something random. You know, I'm thinking about next time I stream this game, I'm going to tune into railroadradio.net and heighten the experience of listening to real railroad radio chatter while playing this.
That's correct, Joe. Yeah, the 305 expires X8 X-Ray Hotel, post 250.740.
Granted, the stuff you're actually hearing in the locomotive here is actually recorded from such streams like railroadradio.net.
Thank you, Mr.
Hey, Mark, what were the alerters like in the locomotives you've been in? The 8165 views. Yeah, my brother would make a perfect railroader with that kind of language, man. It gets a little bit obtuse sometimes. I love the band, don't get me wrong, but holy crap. Alerters were a pain in the arse. Yeah. They probably were very different on older EMD units. It's most of what you guys had. SB 8165 East, Highball Silt. SB 8165 out. Here we go. We get to do a little bit of rail fanning on my train here. We get to see this monstrous no-fitter. So you got the light and everything along with the tone. How often would you say that tended to go off? And that's all she wrote, folks. And the way is clear for a westbound. Tone varied time-wise, so that's interesting. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know, like in newer locomotives like this, you know, they tend to go off every couple of minutes if you don't deal with it intermittently. You want to see something really cool, Mark? That right there is the most reliable, dependable conductor ever. He goes with me on every train, on every trip. Become one with the Dan. I need to fit like right inside his head there. Yep. There you go. No, that's his hat. Right there. That's the bill of his hat. Right there. You used to use the bell to kill the tone. Huh, that is actually quite interesting. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. They're not all Thundercat bases. All right, I have an advanced approach. Now I've got a clear, actually. Definition of a conductor: a brakeman with brains able to add small columns of numbers and displaying pencils. Sorry, I had to look like right over my microphone to see that. So, definition of conductor: a brakeman with brains able to add small columns of numbers and displaying pencils. Yeah, very much true. I'll get out of here with that stupid thing. Flashing yellow over red. Approach medium.
Hey, Brian, you out there?
Strike Center, UP 4993.
You know, I'm gonna put myself for a stop at Bissell. Brian went to the nearest bar. That's right, Brian is not out there. Better get this train slowing down because I'm gonna come under some speed restrictions here with an approach signal.
Be call me on 1 south, out there, I got a Z3, Caliente.
He must be an incredibly important person for them to keep saying, for them to keep looking for him, dude. So, let's talk about this Brian. What makes him so special? Who is this Brian? This mysterious Brian that the BNSF dispatch keeps calling. Is he an engineer? Is he a conductor? Is he, I don't know, a road foreman? Is he track inspector? A signal maintainer? Who is this Brian? The world must know who this Brian is. That is an answer to the question. Who is this Brian?
Okay, that's at my highway dispatcher over. T269, East, what can I do for you over?
What is that saying? The world wants to know. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite get it out. Must be one of those high-level people that just don't want to be found. Maybe. But again, this Brian, who is he? The world wants to know. I mean, if this Brian is on the clock, he can't be getting drunk on the clock. You know, that's an instant fire. That is a major FRA rule violation right there. Showing up to work drunk. Brian.
He's coming down. You can just stay there.
National Enquirer. Yeah, that's why I heard it. The world wants to know.
He's coming down. You can just stay there.
Inquiring minds want to know where this Brian is. Who is this Brian?
Dispatch 254, over.
But even though the world may never get its answer about who this Brian is, but at least one thing is for certain, I could save the world. World saved. Yeah, see, I'm like overshooting the sighting here. Or I would be overshooting the sighting if I were actually on the sighting. Because this sighting here at Bissell is 8,053 feet. And I'm over 10,000. He's too big to fit. How about I actually shift this train right here? SB 8182. It's been sitting there a while. So I'm going to shift him. It's the dispatcher's headache. Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. When I loaded in this game here just a couple of hours ago, I had 115 trains. And when I told my friend Joel that, he's like, what are you trying to do? Kill your computer? No, I mean, true story. You know, when I actually told my friend Joel about my single player session here, it's like over 110, 115. And he's like, what are you trying to do? Kill your computer? Yeah, I'm trying to kill my computer. My computer can run it all. Knucklehead error. That's a locked CTC switch. You must ask the dispatcher to unlock it first. Okay. We can unlock that. Wrong end. Wrong end. Now, these can be manually changed once dispatcher unlocks it. I'm just playing with the signal. Sort of. Yeah, and I do have my running lights on too. Hey, bunker boy, throw the damn switch, would you? Yes, sir. So this guy's making good speed coming at me. BNSF. Oh, that's the Boise Coal. BNSF 7330 leading. You know, really is Dan's job to get out here and throw that switch for me rather than me do it. Get out here, Dan. Come on. Get all up inside that locomotive. Yada, yada, yada. That's what referred to the. That's what's referred to the Omaha. Oh, that's what is referred to the dispatchers in Omaha. Okay, no, I never heard that term. That is actually quite cool. Bunker boy. Funny thing is, you know, I was always within radio shot of UP dispatches when I lived in Idaho. In Meridian, you know, we'd actually get a lot of the yard dispatch contact, and never heard that term, so that's interesting. I wonder if it was like specific dispatchers that you guys had to deal with on UP lines. Oh, that's what you referred to, dispatchers. Okay. Throw the switch, bunker boy. That's neat. That should be a meme.
Roger that. Y'all on duty 5 o'clock, right away. 9:10. Roger that. Go get a Z train by you. They're coming through Barstow now. Over.
I thought they were all like in located in like an above ground building. Do they have space underground too? I didn't know that. That is actually quite interesting. It shows I don't know everything, and I will freely admit I don't know everything. I know nothing. I remember at one time, you know, Union Pacific used to have regional dispatchers. Wow. You can hear them all because of the inside repeaters. You guys had some professional radio stuff you had to work with too, so that is very interesting. La 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 la. Alright, this is really annoying me here. Sometimes these things don't switch over like they should. Well, fortunately this guy's a shorty, so I'm gonna have to route all these guys on the siding. Wow. 1, 2. Coming at this guy here, and then that guy going that way. Nice one, game. Nice one. I remember in La Grande, Oregon on the UP, they used to have a Huntington sub and a La Grande sub dispatch there. But then they got rid of that when they consolidated all the dispatching needs there in Omaha. Let's just say some people didn't like that. Oh, look. My train. That is a westbound train. Also, the other thing I have to ask you too, Mark, is if you're in a train meet like this, when the head end of the opposing train passes you, do you switch on your lights? Basically, in a dark situation like this, you switch on the headlights of your locomotive and you inspect their cars if you have somebody standing outside, like your conductors and stuff. I mean, like when this guy passes us, I will give you an example. Because I've seen BNSF crews do it up here in Stanwood and other places. You know, if there's a train meet, the train that's stopped, if they have a crew, if it has a crew, conductor will typically get out, you know, the engineer will flip the lights on, and so on and so forth, and conductor can use that along with this flashlight to inspect cars of the passing train. So I wondered if that was a thing that you guys had to deal with on the Cal Northern too. So you guys did do that. That is actually good to know. Most of the time at Gerber or Davis. So I have my flashlight on. So I turn the locomotive lights off. Or the headlights off, rather. So I can show you the flashlight. SP lives. Yes, it does. It does live in this game. It truly does live in this game. All right, roll by looked good there, sir. Well, when you think about it, here in Southern California, you know, we're technically on the former Santa Fe right now, but about another 20 miles ahead, we'll be coming back onto the former SP Mojave sub. Right there at Mojave, California. That's interesting. I wonder why that didn't switch. So I'm going to pull up to that junction there at Mojave, and I'll save the game and I'll call it a night there. It's amazing this train can actually get it moving pretty quick. But then again, I have like 3.4 horsepower per ton. Sometime we can talk about all the dispatching that went on when I first got on with the railroad in Napa. Yeah, I'd love to hear that story, man. Union Pacific forever, baby. Actually, you know what? I had a change of mind. I'm going to stop it here at Bissell. Or Sanborn, rather. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. Dun, 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 dun. So we're on this line here. So this is from Barstow to, excuse me, this is from Barstow to Mojave here. So we're on this line right here. And then here at Mojave, this is the former SP going from Mojave all the way to Bakersfield before the line splits. You know, you have the current UP that goes through, whatever this location is, Seiko. And then former Santa Fe splits off and goes up to, I think, Stockton? Fresno. So, yeah. Blah, Uncle Pete. No blah, Uncle Pete. I think we can both agree that he's better than BNSF. Not a superior railroad, a superior railroad for sure. Yo, Dan, are you by chance in my Discord? Because I can't hear you come in, dude. No, you're not in here. Never mind. Scratch that question. I'll stop it at Mojave Junction here. SP 8165 East, Highball, Sanborn, SP 8165 out. That was the other thing too, Mark, is did you guys have to call your signals like that? I know some railroads did. Or do, rather. I used to hear that all the time when I lived in Meridian, Idaho. I'd actually go out rail fanning in Kuna on UP's Nampa subdivision, and they would always call the signals at whatever sighting they were approaching. Yeah, we could agree to that at least, right? BNSF is an inferior railroad to the SP and the UP. There we go. I think it's settled. If I were to actually have like a third favorite railroad, it would be the Southern Pacific. Union Pacific, Burlington Northern, and Southern Pacific. Yeah. I have a soft spot for the Bloody Nose. Hey Dan, how's it going, man?
I'm getting there. Give me a second.
Getting there. So, yeah, Mark says signals. You bet. It was in special instructions. So what I did back there was technically correct then, actually calling the signals at Sanborn.
I've got something really important to say.
Okay, I think I got it all set up.
Kuke. How you been doing, sir?
I've been getting there. Right now, I'm just taking a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working on detailing this GP9 fuel tank.
SNBF. Hmm. So I see I have the approach signal coming up to Mojave here. Yep, das is my approach signal there. Yeah, yeah. Hey Mark, I bet you miss seeing those old target signals too. Mark says Dan and I are fanatics about detailing models. Yeah, that you guys are.
If you only knew what I was doing right now.
Hey Dan, let's go back to a time when the Burlington Northern Railroad existed.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You know, funny story, Mark. Back when I was a kid, when I lived on the Oregon coast there, about when I was 5, and this is in the late 80s. The Burlington Northern actually had a branch line that they operated that ran from their yard in Portland, Oregon, all the way to Astoria. Right? The Southern Pacific had another branch line that ran from their yard. I think it was Albina Yard in Portland, Oregon, that ran from Portland to Manzanita Beach. Funny story is that, you know, the first time I ever saw a Burlington Northern locomotive was, you know, the green and white stripe theme on the nose. I thought it looked like a green candy cane. Here I am. I'm a little 5-year-old. I was born in Mountain Home, Idaho. Lived in Glenns Ferry for the first 3.5 years, right? Pretty much spent time all along the UP, you know, all yellow units and stuff. Well, first time I ever saw a Burlington Northern locomotive, I thought it looked like a green Christmas candy cane. And I can guarantee you, that locomotive is not very edible. You're getting a lot of iron, but you're getting a lot of oil and diesel too. Mark says the WP needs to come back. I agree to that too. Here, here. You know, if I actually nail this right, you cannot say this is not text but stopping for a red signal up here. If you take a look at the signal over here for the SP main line right there, that is lit for a eastbound. I just realized I was driving down the main line without my headlights. Oops, that's an FRA violation.
Pissing contest.
Tony, you suck, dude. That is textbook stopping. Nobody can say otherwise. All right, reverses in neutral. Ow. That kind of hurt. Oh, so this is something. Mark says, he says, I found out the reason BNSF wasn't running in the canyon because several bridges were burnt because of the Dixie Fire in the Greenville area. Interesting. Yet I'm not surprising because those fires. Yet not surprising, those fires were huge and they were devastating. I'm actually now clearing this westbound through Mojave Junction. Let's go watch it. Guy's riding a little light here. He needs more weight added to him. Yep, the gateway sub. Does anybody here actually miss the old bare table trains? 'Cause I sure do. I know they still exist and stuff.
I miss any train at this point.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm sitting here just lazing back in my chair before I get offline. At least as far as the stream's concerned. I'm just sitting here repeatedly moving through the train side to side. Because, you know, reasons.
I can't find a single one of my. Ah, there's it.
Mark says Greenville is all burnt to the ground. Absolutely nothing left of it. Wow.
Wow.
Holy smokes. And I'm gonna watch this thing flip its signals too. It's what I miss about these old Target signals. Okay, so this one didn't do it, but it did turn green though. All right, so that's going to do it for us, guys. Mark, if you would like to join us on Discord, feel free to do so. Dan, while I'm away, can you move me down to a room he can join, please? Actually, no, never mind. I will go ahead and move us. All right, we will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk more about train stuff. I'm gonna make some dinner though. All right, you guys have a good night.
What room do you want to go to?
Go to the lounge, please.
Yep.